The last time I saw him before he died, my father asked me to tell him once more about the great contest of 1868, when Charles Dickens finally brought his readings to America. I did my best to describe it, using all the most elaborate words that had been taught me in my studies, making it sound as grand as could be. And when I finished, he smiled and nodded, then patted me on the back as he always did. In all my years, I never let on to him the truth of the contest. That as grand as it seemed, it really was only ever about two children and two loves.
Mrs. Sanders then appeared, leading in Master Bardell. At the sight of her child, Mrs. Bardell started. Suddenly recollecting herself, she kissed him in a frantic manner, and then relapsing into a state of hysterical imbecility. The good lady requested to be informed where she was. The Pickwick Papers. He just sits down at a table one day and writes that. I mean, can you imagine?
Connie, be careful. That's Miss Mag's only other copy. You're right, though. His writing really is perfect.
Can you believe one of us will actually be sitting in a theater watching him?
I heard he stands perfectly still for the first few minutes. Then, just at the right moment, he suddenly bursts into action and begins to read.
He does all of the voices, too. He'll have a different tone for even the smallest of characters. Gosh, that must be exhausting.
Good morning, Tommy. Good morning, Rose. Oh, what a pretty dress. Is that new? Okay, boys and girls, let's get ready for class. Shh. Settle down, please.
I won't even try to discuss your lessons yet. I know you've all been wondering about the details of the contest, and I have now been assured that I can give them to you. Mr. Dickens has in fact confirmed the date of the 28th for his show.
Miss Mag, do they know what he'll be reading yet?
No, Thomas, I don't believe they will publish that until just before the reading. But I can tell you that his usual program consists of one short piece and one long.
The shorts are usually comedic. The longs tend to be one of his dramas. I'd be hoping for Pickwick and Tale to Christmas Carol. Oh, I don't know.
I reckon I wouldn't care one way or the other.
Anything, naturally, will be an experience sure to shape you for years to come and will be of great interest to all of us when you return. I need to receive the theme, What the Written Word Means to Me, on my desk no later than tomorrow at the end of school.
Did you know that I always wanted to act in some small way? He used to perform in front of his sisters, and these readings are sort of his solution to that desire. I mean, can there be anything more inspiring?
Blah, blah, blah.
Jason!
It won't matter a lick if you get picked. He'll take one look at your stories and laugh.
Jason, come on now. Your sister's a really good writer. I wouldn't be surprised in the least if she goes off and shows Mr. Dickens himself a thing or two. I promised Mr. Noakes I'd pick up my dad's new hammer. I'll see you tomorrow, all right?
All right, then. Have a good night.
Aha! Young Hiram. Come to fetch your pa's hammer?
Yes, sir. And I have to ask you when you might be able to see lightning for a shoeing?
Monday. Early or it won't get done. Are you excited about the prospect of going to town to see Mr. Dickens read? The whole town's in a flurry.
Well, I wouldn't imagine I'd go, Mr. Noakes. It's a swell trip, of course. I think Connie Weller's a sure winner already. You should hear some of her new stories.
Connie? I never would have thought of her. Can't see what good it would do her.
Well, why not, sir? I think she'd get just as much use out of it as anyone. Well, I'd better get home.
Okay. You just better get back home now, young man.
Warmer this time of year than it was last year. I knew I should have asked for more ice.
But would it make sense for a pirate to pillage a town if he already had plenty of food in his ship already? I mean, would it just be greedy by nature?
Constance, please mind what you're doing with those beans.
Oh. Sorry, Mama. I need to work on my theme for the contest.
You remember Aunt Elizabeth, don't you?
Of course. Well, she published that beautiful book of poems Pa has.
A perfectly good writer all the time that I knew her. And she never once had to travel 500 miles to garner inspiration from a complete stranger.
Mama, it's Charles Dickens. Why shouldn't I be inspired by him?
Connie, don't get prickly. He's a perfectly fine writer. I just worry about you. I don't want you to put your entire life's happiness into the results of that contest. How's Hiram doing these days? And his pop?
Better. Much better.
I'll get the dishes tonight, Pa. I've got some writing to do tonight.
I'm sorry, Miss Mag. I forgot my book.
Constance, do you think you could stay behind and help me clean the slates? Jason should be able to manage with Hiram.
Of course, Miss Mag.
You really enjoy writing, don't you, Constance?
Oh, Miss Mag, I love it. I had such a time trying to put into words what the written word means to me, because, well, it just means so much.
I know how you feel. I don't think I could have become a teacher if I didn't. Yes, there were really only 2 themes that I received that truly shone with the love of the written word.
2, ma'am?
Yes, although one did deviate from the assigned topic. Here, let me show you. And her eyes shine so bright and lovely at even the mere mention of such stories that they can truly light the heart of anyone for the rest of the day. Her passion for words is infectious, as it passes through you without your even realizing it, and suddenly the weight you may have felt is lifted, and you just yearn to become impassioned too. Every morning that I see her awaiting me, I am renewed and invigorated, knowing that nothing can bring me down while she is by my side. The writer of this piece came to me and asked that he be removed from the contest. Even though I fear it may drastically alter the path he may take in life, I intend to honor his wishes.
May I please be excused now?
Of course you can. And Constance, I truly believe the writing world will be lucky to have you.